Everybody's having fun. At least you were, till I started singing. I would apologise for it, but here's the thing, I'm not sorry. However, you will be having fun because it's officially December the 1st today, which you all know what that means. It means it's time for the Christmas countdown, ladies and gentlemen. And this Christmas, for the first Christmas ever, you can count down to Christmas with us here at the Friesian Experience. It's day one of the Friesian Experience Advent Calendar. So you can put your Cadbury's one in the bin because you don't need that anymore, because guess what? You've got an upgrade. Woo! And at number one is, of course, this incredibly squealy little horse, absolute legend and icon, Hidde. Otherwise, this is his scratchy spot. He absolutely adores being scratched at the base of his neck, and in fact, if I was to stop now, he'd probably start demanding more. And as you can see from his beautiful head colour here, all of our horses have a colour, and Hidde's is beige, but I actually want to call it caramel instead. You know, he's our caramel horse. We try to do it so it suits their personality, and Hidde's resident sweet old man, I really think this colour suits him rather well. As you can tell from the grey on him, he's an older, distinguished gentleman, and he's a very happily retired. It's alright, you know, he lives out with a herd of 6 or 8 girlfriends, every 21-year-old's dream, living the life. However, he is an older gentleman, so from time to time he does require respite from things with his girls. Therefore, he comes up here and has a little pamper with us for a few days before he goes back out refreshed to keep them in check. And his favourite girlfriends, well, Yolanda's his favourite girlfriend. Renska, I think Ren, J-Lo, probably has position of his wife. But that's what keeps him going, is having his girlfriends that he lives with. He also entertains guests in the friendship barn from time to time, don't you? Past he used to babysit for us, so every time we got a youngster, because Hidde, he's an amazing personality for kind of disciplining the youngsters in a firm way, but not going too over the top and like traumatizing them, which is what Hoytzer would probably do. So he's babysitted many of our youngsters over the years. However, we've decided, Hidde, you don't have to babysit Nero anymore. You can just have a nice time with your girlfriends like it's the Playboy Mansion. And instead, Obi, as Obi's our newer old man, he can do grandfather duties. So you're retired from granddadding now. How does it feel? It just says it feels amazing because he just gets to sleep and do things with his girls and win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, which is exactly what I'd imagine many of you will be eating on Christmas Day. I probably won't be because nobody in my family can be bothered to cook. I'm not going to lie here. Although we do always have a nice day Christmas Day because there's alcohol. As for his personality, as you can see here, he's a very chilled character, quite zen. However, he can be stern when necessary, especially with his ladies and in the past when he used to babysit. He's also not afraid to communicate his opinions and desires in a firm but quiet way. So he does everything politely but very firmly. It's like if we're leading him anywhere and we go, come on Hidde, let's go over here. He's like, I don't want to go over here, so I'm going to go over here. So over here he goes. It's just like, okay then, cool, Hidde, looks like we're going there. Excellent, what a great idea. But he's such a cool personality. He's just so sweet, so loving, very trustworthy, and he is just absolutely iconic, 100%. And should he be a person as well, if he was to be a person, he would be a devoted grandfather and husband. He'd wear those knitted, V-neck sweaters, the stereotypical old man, potentially have Velcro shoes. He'd probably have a pair of driving shoes as well. In his free time, he'd build model aeroplanes, go to antiques fairs, probably drive classic cars, proper, old school gentleman. He'd be a real, true gentleman as well. And he'd have an unlimited supply of Werther's Originals and malted milks, of course. And you know how Hidde would start his day? Well, he'd start his day the right way, by taking a cup of tea to the wife in bed. And guess what mug he'd use, ladies and gentlemen? He would, of course, use one of these, the spectacular Friesian Experience mug. what better way to start your day? And you can start your day with a smile, Friesian style, because you're looking at pictures of beautiful horses and a beautiful mug that you know supports this little guy and his friends. Start Christmas Day. You don't even have to drink non-alcoholic beverages out of it like tea or coffee. It's Christmas. You can pour the Bucks Fizz in here. Beautiful, yeah? Absolutely beautiful. You know, what am I going to get my mum for Christmas this year? Well, mum, I'm getting you one of these, so we can start our Christmas Day with a smile, Friesian style. But should you actually wish, you know, to purchase one of these beautiful mugs, whether it's for yourself, a friend, a child, your dog, they are available to purchase from our website, and there will be a link in the description. On a serious note, I know my salesperson persona and jokes aside, thank you so much for tuning in to day one of the Friesian Experience Christmas Countdown. Apologies, Hidde's nose has disappeared from this. It's because he's busy sleeping, aren't you? Busy sleeping in the sunshine. So I hope you enjoyed getting to know Hidde more in depth, and I'm sure now you'll love him just as much as we do. And should you wish to sponsor this little man, you can do so via our website, and every single penny of that sponsorship goes back to him and ensuring that he has the best possible life. Or if you want to buy Hidde a Christmas present, we also have a wish list for these guys. So, you know, you might have to call your sister or your nan or whoever and be like, "Hi Nan, I hope you're going to have a great Christmas this year, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to buy you a present anymore because I bought one for Hidde instead." Thank you so much for joining us for day one of the Friesian Experience Christmas Countdown, and stay tuned for day two, where you get to meet another one of our Black Pearls tomorrow. So have a beautiful day today, people, whatever you're doing. And remember, only 24 sleeps to Christmas.